Hi everyone, it's the 21st week in Ordinary Time.
Woo. This week's theme is New Beginnings. Some schools are already back at school now, so shout out to the Leicester schools, I believe you guys are back. And welcome to your new school year if you're moving into secondary school or sixth form or university. So Monday is the feast of Blessed Dominic of the Mother of God, who was a Passionist and someone who was fundamental in the conversion of a lot of Christians in England, including Cardinal Blessed John Henry Newman. Or is it Blessed Cardinal?
Well,
soon to be.
Because in October, he's going to become a saint. So that's pretty exciting, yeah.
Pretty cool. The first English saint in like a long time.
Long time, yeah. On Tuesday is the feast of Saint Monica. Now Saint Monica was mother to someone else's feast later in the week. I won't give any spoilers, Charles is going to explain that, but she was from Rome, she's from Italy, she was pretty holy. She's patron saint of things like difficult marriages, difficult times, and a whole load of other things. So maybe you can have a little Google, what is Saint Monica patron saint of for you? So
Saint Monica was the mother of, or is the mother I suppose, you're always a mother, of Saint Augustine of Hippo. So a massive saint. That makes him sound like he was a giant. I don't think he was, but he was fundamental in a lot of the first and initial Christian theology in the early church, so a massive influence on a lot of different people and continues to be an influence on a lot of theologians today. Yeah,
he wrote a lot of things called his Confessions, which is like little extracts from his life, like his memos, like his diary, which is pretty cool to read if you have a chance. On Thursday is the feast of the beheading of St. John the Baptist. What a day! That doesn't sound like something to celebrate. No, and in fact, because he was beheaded, he's a martyr. Because if you die for your faith, you become a martyr. That's what the word martyr means, to die for something. So this is the day when we kind of remember the fact that St. John the Baptist was beheaded, brutally killed for his faith.
And it is documented in the Bible as well. It's actually part of the gospel, because there's a part where Jesus is told that John has been killed, and he gets obviously quite upset because they were cousins.
Yeah.
Friday leads us to the dedication of the Cathedral of St. Barnabas. Now the Cathedral of St. Barnabas, some of you may recognise, some of you may have been to, because it's our diocesan cathedral. It's in Nottingham, and it's a beautiful church. The architect was Pugin, who was also famous for doing lots of different buildings across the country, including the House of Parliament.
Saturday is a Saturday in Ordinary Time, or it's a day when we can celebrate our Mother Mary, but also it's a day when we can celebrate St. Aidan and the Saints of Lindisfarne. Now Lindisfarne, also known as Holy Island, is an island up off the Northumberland coast, so near Bamborough Sea Houses. You may well have been there on holiday, or on your way to Scotland you might have seen signs for it. So it's a place, and today it's a kind of tourist destination. It's where people go and they see where St. Cuthbert and St. Aidan and the Saints of Lindisfarne lived and breathed, and they wrote manuscripts and kind of translated the Bible, so that the people in the north of England especially could access the Christian faith and become Christians. They were missionaries.
That brings us to the end of the 21st week in Ordinary Time. I've been Charles.
I'm Naomi.
And I'm sure we'll see you soon.
Bye!